Hey, Stan Vedeman, founder of SportCon and creator of Next Level Spartan. Today I want to talk to you about one of the things that I actually use to improve my own life. As part of the Spartan Method, I use one of the Spartan armor tools, which is called self-improvement. It's very, very important for each and every one of us to obviously try and be a little bit better every single day. But sometimes things can be quite tough. I mean, if we're hitting one obstacle after the next, it could kind of feel like someone's hitting you with a baseball bat in the face, and it can get quite tough. And then we're not sure what area of our life we need to work on, because suddenly it feels everything is just overwhelming. I mean, it feels like training is not going the way it's supposed to go. Then business is not going the way it's supposed to go. And relationships are not going the way it's supposed to go. And then there's no balance in your life. And all these things can become quite difficult, and we're not sure how to handle all these things. So what I've actually created is something called the Lifestyle Assessment. So the Spartan Lifestyle Assessment, and if you look below this video, I'm actually going to share this for you. It's a free PDF, you can just download it. And what I would recommend you do is once a month. At the end of the month, I would think that what you should actually do is go through the Spartan Lifestyle Assessment, assess your life, assess where you're currently at. Because remember, the ultimate idea that you and I have to try and work towards is balance in our life, okay? And why is balance so important? Because most of us are very good at one, maybe two areas of our life. We have a very one-dimensional life. And what happens is, talking from experience, is when you are so focused on one area of your life, let's say for instance business, you're working so hard, you're working. What happens? You tend to forget about your health. You start getting sick. You're stressed all the time. You don't get to the gym because you're not training really, because you're struggling because you're just focusing on work so much. Then suddenly life becomes out of balance. And what we want to do with the lifestyle assessment is just assess different areas of our life, make sure that everything's on track, and then what you do from there is you'll see what area you need to focus on first, and then you just start working on that area for the next month. Obviously try and increase all the different areas of your life slowly but surely. If one area is out of sync, then the bottom one needs to lift a little bit, and then obviously you'll get to the point that you want to be. So let me get into the Spartan Lifestyle Assessment. This has helped me a lot, because even though I've created all these things, my life also goes out of balance. I also face obstacles, the same as you. I mean, 2016 has been a really, really tough year, and it just feels like I'm being hit by one obstacle after another and another and another. And I am now, tomorrow morning, I have to do this lifestyle assessment. So it's in my diary for tomorrow morning. So I'm going to do this again. So reassess where I'm at and what areas I need to work on a little bit more. Okay. So how it works is there's different areas of your life. You will see when you download this. So I'm not going to show you this all the time, because you might not even be able to read this. But what we have is we have 5 areas or 5 scores you can give. Score from 1 to 5, okay, for each area. And 1 is, for instance, never. You never do that, or you don't really agree with it. Then 2 is a rarely, 3 is sometimes, 4 is usually, 5 is always. Obviously, you want to try and get as many 5s as possible to each question, but that's not possible. I mean, you're not going to be able to get 5 in all areas. It's just impossible. Okay, so I'm going to just cover quickly the different areas that I cover in the Spartan Lifestyle Assessment. And first we have relationships. We have a couple of questions there. It's 10 questions in total. And then what you do is you're actually going to get a 1 to 5. I'm not sure if you can see that. The light might be bad. You're going to get a 1 to 5 score. You just pick. You can just circle or make a cross over the number that you pick. And then you get a total score out of 50 for relationships. Next area that we move into is a business and work. Same story. You have 10 questions there, and then you just answer 1 to 5. You get a total score out of 50. Then we move into the next area, which is body. Obviously that's your physical training. There we have 10 questions, another score of 50. Get your total score there. And then we end off with lifestyle, and same story, score out of 50, 1 to 5. And then what you'll do is you get a total score out of 200. And what you want to do is you want to, every month you want to try and increase that score, even if it's just by 1 point. The biggest thing here is that it's difficult to look inside. It's difficult to assess our lives, because sometimes we think it's a little bit better than what it truly is. And sometimes we don't want to write down that, listen, yeah, we're only scoring a 2 in this area instead of a 5. Even though you'd want to score a 5, it's just not possible all the time. So what I want you to do is, even if you score a 2, guess what? Next month, just try and score a 3. Slowly but surely progress. Remember, this is something that I have to remind myself of all the time, is that slow and steady wins the race. I mean, I am known for getting going and then just working at 500 miles an hour, and then I last for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then suddenly I crash and I just want to give up, and I just say I'll screw it because I make things too difficult for myself, and then I have to start all over again. But it's all about hitting singles every single day, just improving slightly one area of your life. Slowly but surely you'll get there. I know it's not the most prettiest way of doing things, and it's not the fanciest way, and I mean, we have all these fancy gadgets and apps and all these things nowadays, but you know what, at the end of the day, all these apps don't mean anything if you don't actually do the work, if you don't put in the work and you just try and make the progress every single day, a little bit, one step at a time, and I promise you, you'll finally get to, the next level results in fitness and life. That's what it's all about. It's about achieving next level results. The only way you'll be able to do that is by assessing yourself regularly. I mean, that's why you go for a fitness assessment, a health assessment, you go for all these assessments, maybe even a psychological assessment. But if you look at these areas of your life, the four areas of your life, you will see that it will help you to keep things in balance. It's pretty straightforward. It's not that difficult. Look below this video. You can download the Spartan Lifestyle Assessment. It's free, nothing. All I would really ask from you is if you could please just share this video with someone. I mean, someone that needs the help, someone that can benefit from this. Because at the end of the day, why am I doing this? I want to help as many people as possible. My ultimate goal is to provide a simplified system for everyday people to achieve next level results in fitness and life. I have the simplified system. I've been working on it for the last 3 years. It's called the Spartan Method. And I'm giving it away for free to you guys because I want to teach it to you guys. That's what it's all about. So I want you to take the Spartan Lifestyle Assessment now, download it, and then we'll take it from there. I'd love to hear your comments below this post. I'd love if you could just share this video with friends. This is Stan Veneman from Sportcon and Next Level Spartan. I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you found some value, and I hope you have an awesome day. Remember, it's all about achieving next level results in fitness and life. Be awesome. Thanks, cheers.